Here we have three common presser feet that are used on most machines, sewing machines out there. This is the standard sewing foot. This is for decorative sewing and applique and satin stitching. This is also for decorative sewing, even your forward and reverse motion. Some people use this for buttonholes. But a lot of people use this for regular sewing because it's a clear view foot. For regular sewing, this foot is not going to give you the best results. For regular sewing, this foot is going to give you the best results. And I'm going to show you why. We're going to tip these feet over so we can get a look at what I'm explaining to you. Okay, so if we flip this foot over and we look at the bottom of it, it's going to give us a flat surface all the way around our needle opening. You have a little bit of a relief here that's kind of cut into this presser foot, and that little relief is designed so that when the take-up lever pulls the knot up into the fabric, it has a little bit of a give there, so you wind up with the knot being able to form correctly and get a nice stitch. Main thing is, this is flat across here. So if we were to use this presser feet for our decorative sewing, we'll just say satin stitching or decorative stitching, they're going to build up, that stitching is going to build up a lot of threads in the middle of the presser foot, not on the sides. So what it's going to do by building the thread up in the middle here, it's going to lift the presser foot off of the feed dogs on both sides. Those are your two longest and best feed dogs. So if you use this foot for decorative sewing, you're not going to get a nice looking decorative stitch. It's not going to happen because you're not using all of the feed dogs. If you're not using all of the feed dogs, no machine is going to feed well, and then your stitch is not going to come out like you want it. So if we look at the bottom of this foot, if you'll notice, has a relief cut out underneath here, actually in front of the needle opening as well. So to kind of give you an idea, let's see if we can turn this over and show you what I mean by the relief cutout. That kind of gives you a little bit of an idea. It's just cut out just deep enough so that the buildup of thread in the middle here will still allow the feed dogs in the center to actually grab and advance the fabric with the stitching, but it also allows the side of the two longest feed dogs to be utilized, and so you're using all of your feed dogs with this foot, and you will get great results for all of your decorative applique and stitches that you're choosing that build up a lot of thread in the middle. If we look at this foot, this is the same thing. It's going to have a cutout underneath, and we'll see if we can get you a good picture of that. You see the cutout underneath there, and so that relief that's cut out underneath there is like this foot. It's designed for the buildup of stitches in the middle, and allow your two best feed dogs to still engage the fabric and advance it through the machine with also the feed dogs that are in the center. So you're using all of your feed dogs in order to get a nice looking decorative seam. So you have several feet here, and I like I say, I get a lot of machines that come in with this foot or this foot on, and they do not sew straight stitches well on lightweight fabric. You will actually get a pucker because as the take-up lever pulls the thread up to complete the stitch, making the knot meet in the middle of the fabric, because this has a relief cutout underneath, and so does this one, it's going to actually pull your fabric towards the needle opening, and you will get a slight pucker and not a good looking straight stitch whenever that take-up lever comes up on this foot or this foot. This foot, because it's flat across, the center feed dogs are trapping that straight stitch and the fabric against the bottom of the pressure foot because it is completely flat. And so this one will give you a perfect seam, where these two will not give you that perfect seam. And a lot of machines come in and that's what they're complaining about. And it's just simply because they have this pressure foot on. Had they put this pressure foot on, they would have perfect seams. So I hope this helps, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And you can also leave me comments in the bottom if you get something useful out of this video. And thanks again for watching.